missing. Official plot. 18-year-old June Allen lives with her single mother Grace in a suburb of Los Angeles. Despite being close, June is annoyed at Grace's attempts to micromanage her life. When Grace heads out for a vacation to Cartagena, Colombia, with her boyfriend Kevin, June spends the time partying while trying to avoid her mom's lawyer friend Heather. A week later, June awaits her mother and Kevin at LAX, but they never arrive, and an inquiry at the hotel reveals that their luggage never left. When the FBI attaché at the American consulate are unable to make any headway, June decides to investigate herself, eventually hiring Javier, a Colombian gig worker who complies with June's requests for a small fee. June cracks the password to Kevin's Gmail account, in which she discovers a number of aliases and a criminal record of scamming many women for their money. Believing Kevin to have kidnapped her mother, June has Javier look for clues as to their whereabouts in Colombia. She traces Kevin's past movements to a location in Nevada, where she talks to Jimmy, a pastor at a Christian rehabilitation center for ex-convicts, who tells her that Kevin has been rehabilitated and is genuinely in love with Grace. Kevin's online dating profile seemingly confirms this, as past messages reveal that her mother was already aware of Kevin's past. FBI agent Elijah Park informs June that he received footage of a band of criminals kidnapping Kevin and Grace in Colombia. June quickly unmasks this as a fabricated event, as she discovered Kevin had hired a lookalike actress named Rachel Page to impersonate her mother, who had been kidnapped en route to LAX beforehand. It is revealed that Grace went by another name in the past, sparking speculation online that she had something to do with her own disappearance. Swearing by her mother's innocence, June's suspicions fall on Heather when she discovers an encrypted line of communication between her and Kevin, leading June to confront Heather intending to capture evidence of her wrongdoing, but finds her office ransacked with her computer in the process of being erased. She then discovers Heather's corpse in a storage closet. Later, June views live footage of a police raid in Colombia focusing on Kevin, who is shot and killed despite surrendering. Seemingly at a dead end, June is about to give up and shut off her computer, but figures out the password to her mother's email from old voicemails. Checking through her blocked users, she finds a threatening email directed at Grace, which leads her to discover security cameras that Kevin bought to install at an abandoned house, which happens to be her old vacation home in Nevada. Jimmy arrives and reveals that he is June's father James, who June thought died of a brain tumor when she was a kid. He claims that Grace was emotionally unstable and took June away from him after having him arrested under false charges. However, when he unwittingly reveals he was in the same prison around the same time Kevin was incarcerated, June realizes James and Kevin planned the entire ruse. It is revealed that James was a drug addict whose abuse endangered his family. Grace and Heather had told June he died of cancer in order to protect her. James sought revenge by enlisting Kevin, whom he met in prison, to pose as a prospective boyfriend so he could find Grace and June. James kidnaps June and takes her to the abandoned house, where Grace is also detained. When Grace finds out that James had taken June, she attempts to escape but is shot. James tries to leave with June, but Grace fatally stabs him in the neck with a shard of broken glass. James locks them inside the room again and attempts to search for a nearby hospital on his computer, but dies while doing so. June, realizing James never shut off her laptop when he kidnapped her, uses the audio feed on the security cameras to tell Suri to call 911. 1 year later, Grace has survived her gunshot wound, and June is in college. Their story has been adapted on the true crime show Unfiction, and Grace has started a friendship with Javier after June introduced them. June texts her mother that she loves her, and Grace responds that she loves her too. Missing is a 2023 American screen life mystery thriller film written and directed by Will Merrick and Nick Johnson, in their feature directorial debuts, from a story by Seva Hanian and Anish Shaganti, who also produced the film with Natalie Kasabian. Please subscribe our channel and like our videos. Earnings from this channel will be spent to provide medical support or other support to animals. Thank you.